Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to today's Daily Peek, where today I am not on the floor. It feels like a part of me has been lost, like a part of me has been killed off. Some essential part of my soul, some bit of childlike whimsy, is dead now, because I'm sitting in a chair. On the bright side, my back feels so much better recently. It's great. Anyway, God, it was such a hassle. Such a hassle to be on the floor. Okay. Well, today is Monday, which means it is the day where I refill my meds. So we are having an extended meds-based introduction here. Though, Vintage Story going great. The Shadow Realm server finally opened up. And I have based our guild in just an awful place. It's bad. I say that. It's not that bad. It's cold. Um the server's like starting month. It's fucking February. So, it's kind of cold. Ruh-roh. That's not ideal. Think I am out of one of my meds. Like I've just run out of one of my anxiety meds. So I need to put that prescription in now. Because that is not ideal. Really not. Damn. Okay. Uh, Lovely. Uh, okay. My depression med will last, so that's good at least. And I'm low on one of my anxiety meds. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, that's the wrong med. I'm still out. Uh, Lovely. Hey, Digi. That's 8. I am out here refilling my weekly meds thing. Bleh. I have run out of one of my two anxiety meds, which isn't ideal, but it looks like it's the only thing I am out of right now. It should be fine. Oh, I'm also low on my ADHD. All right. I have like one more week's worth of ADHD meds. So now feels like a good time to put it in order. And we are just gonna hope that I don't have a particularly anxiety inducing week. Alrighty. So, ooh, I should actually share the link to my live stream places. I should put it around there and there. Cool. Perfect week to take up meditation and mindfulness. Yeah. Yeah. It happens. Also, when I'm like dividing up my meds, I usually put them in my hand and then portion them into each of the slots for the days of the week. And one of the meds I've got um always leaves a weird kind of burny spot on my hand after I've done that, which I'm sure is nothing. But it does happen. It's like there's a sore spot right there. And the way in which it is sore is it kind of feels burny, like a burn a little. And it's just it doesn't do that in my mouth or anything, and it works very well. It just seems to be like skin contact it doesn't like. So, again, I'm sure that's nothing, but I feel like I should say it. Okay. Without further ado, because it's been like 10 minutes. Hello. Welcome back to the Daily Peak. I am Soul. It is currently Monday. I'm about to take my meds. If you guys have meds to take, I recommend you do that as well. I will be taking mine with a Lost and Found Energy lemon lime 300 milligrams of caffeine energy drink. Because this is the double strength one. I'm gonna do my best to just sip. Because they even made the like teddy bear mascot have an angry face on this one. It's fucked up. All right. It has such a strong flavor. I'm tasting it, and it does taste like the teddy bear mascot is trying to beat me up. I've also taken my vitamins. Alright. Time to boot up the game. God, I don't love how that tastes. And I have 11 more of them. So it's gonna be a good couple weeks. Normally when I don't like a flavor, I actually try to drink it a little more often so I can replace it faster. But that is 300 milligrams of caffeine. That's too much. I didn't see that when I bought them. Is the thing. I thought it was a fun lemonade flavor. Lemon lime. Then they turned up and they said 300 milligrams of caffeine on them. And I don't even like the flavor all that much. So, like, I don't know. It's gonna be a whole thing. I still love that from back here. That, like, little pattern on the window looks a little bit like a crab. And I'm having like a Rorschach test moment where it's like, man, that stain on the window, it looks like my parents fighting. But yeah. Some L-theanite. I have never heard of that. Huh. Well, I'm probably going to CVS this week anyway, so if I find it. Changes your body's reaction to caffeine. Here's the thing, I'm already ADHD. My body's reaction to caffeine is usually focus and exhaustion. So I will be like more able to like put my mind to a specific thing, but I will also get more and more tired. 300 milligrams is enough to put me to sleep. Fair, yeah. Makes sense. And I will say, caffeine makes me exhausted, but it still raises my heart rate. I've been having palpitations recently. It's Heart palpitations, especially when you are suddenly getting more heart palpitations without a history of heart palpitations, deeply uncomfortable. It's not a situation I am enjoying being in. My family hasn't had a super strong reaction to me saying it, like that I am still experiencing them. Even after like changing hydration and stuff, which, you know, changing my hydration, drinking electrolyte water has helped. That was the advice my mom gave me. And that's helped, but they're still happening every so often. And every so often is a lot more than they were happening previous. Which was none. Historically, I would only get them with, like, panic attacks. A potassium intake? I don't know. What's got potassium in it? I'm not taking any extra, I don't think. Oh, well. The energy drink I'm drinking, does have 80 milligrams of potassium in it. So I'm at least gonna have that much today. Is increasing that increase? What are we thinking? What are we thinking with potassium? Why do you mention it? What kind of a response am I about to get? Okay. That makes sense. Thank you for clarifying, because I was just looking at my energy drink very suspiciously. Makes sense that they would put that in as an additive. Yeah, I also get super twitchy. It's one of those things. Like, especially when I get anxious, I start having, like, really tiny twitches. And they, like, start happening and they just kind of keep going. So they're a pretty consistent thing, as my anxiety increases, at any given point. You need it in balance with salt. Alright. Good to know. Love that I'm just out here asking, like, what's the news on potassium? What's the word on the street? Glaring at my energy drink. I'm just fucking doing magic hands right now. What the fuck? Okay, now that I'm not tasting it also with meds in my mouth, the lemon lime is fine. It's better when I'm not also consuming bitter meds. Which makes sense. I think I can get away with not using my lantern tonight. Because I've found all of these milks. Hmm. Salt and potassium create the charge differential that causes muscles to contract and relax. That's neat. Oh, is that why you can, kind of make frog legs dance when you put salt on them? Because that will, like, weigh the charge in one direction or whatever. Real and true fact, by the way. Happens with, squid as well. No, yeah, it makes sense. I vaguely remember some stuff about it. I can ask my parents later. Since they both have medical backgrounds. I'm fine. Oh, Vincent Shore is going pretty good. I started talking about it earlier and then got distracted by my meds. Which fine thing to be distracted by, really. We have set up a new base. In fact, I believe we were the first people on the Shadow Realms EU server to set up a base, period. Ah, haha. I set up on a mountain relatively close to spawn. It's like within 1,000 blocks. Originally I thought 1,000 blocks was gonna be a ways. And now I realize it's actually pretty close. So we are on, like, the other side of a channel from the spawn area. It's a pretty nice spot, aside from the fact that in the specific place I have put us, it is freezing cold all the time. It's constant, because it's like February in the game, and yeah, it's barely out of winter. So I have had doubts coming to me about whether or not it's a good idea to settle at this mountain. And, like, the answer is yes, it is a good idea, because it's not gonna keep being winter forever, one. But also, because I plan to actually build the base inside of the mountain. So we're gonna be a solid 100 blocks down from the peak of the mountain, which is the freezing bit. It's just incredibly inconvenient until we hit the Copper Age and can break stone. Oh, okay. Neat. Ow. I appreciate the urge to go back and double check. Okay. This is one of the low tree days for the roots. Like, they've reduced the forest density. What? Oh my god, it's all the way up there? Nah. No worries. I appreciate you trying to share a fun fact. And also trying to help out. Both good things to do from a general standpoint. Okay. Whee. I've done some science here. That was some very careful work that I just did. Precision. Of course. Fucking jerk. Yeah, okay, this might as well happen. A current very short-term goal, I want this mushroom. I feel like my reflexes are doing amazing today. I have made some weird jumps. God damn it. Okay. Ow. What is this way? Zombie. Zombie is this way. I was talking about Vintage Story. Yellow is slow fall. That's good. Fuck me. Hi. Yeah, how you doing, sweetie? Have a nice day at work? Jesus. Alright, what's purple do? Nothing, so I'm gonna assume healing. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Oh, god damn it. Wait, I didn't give nearly enough time for my stamina to recharge. I did just hear a zombie. And it died immediately. Okay. Vintage Story. Aged 1,000 years between sentences. Oh, that's a spider. So, Prospectors Guild have claimed a mountain relatively close to spawn, right by the edge of a river, which I think hooks up to a larger ocean. So I put a whole bagel in my mouth. Mountain, predictably, very cold. That is our main issue, short term. Really, we should be settling at the base of the mountain, but I put the home chunks at the top of the mountain, because I want to live inside of the mountain. How did I not set that thing off? Alright, let's see what red does. Oh, perfect. Why did I not set that off? I was even trying to that time. I wanted to set it off while I still had immunity, and then it wore off right as I, like, got to it. And it still didn't go off. That's a fucking zombie. But yeah, aside from living in the world's coldest mountain, Prospectors is doing pretty good. Last night it was mostly just me on the server, because the EU server got heavily delayed. And I am an American, so the timing was still, like, fine for me. So, I, turned up, I set up a base on top of that mountain I mentioned, and I went in and found a ton of clay fairly early on. Good find. So now we have a decent amount of pottery. And I believe we may have been the server's first guild to get pottery. So I also ID'd a copper vein, but didn't, like, collect any of it because we don't have the pickaxes. And the copper vein I found was identified by a single copper nugget on the surface, so it was barely worth picking up. Oh, hi, buddy. Maybe I go over here. Maybe I go somewhere else. Maybe I really can't think of a different place to go here. I don't have any really good tools for here. God damn it. Fuck, mate. Thank you, Pandora. Hi! Jesus, I did not mean to be making out with a bug. The anxiety. Pandora is my best friend. We used to go to school together, and I would give her chocolate chip cookies every day at lunch, because my mom always packed them, and I would always give them to Pandora, because she was my best friend. My first lesbian experience was with Pandora, actually. So you all can jot that down on the wiki. Go to the Peak Wiki and add in the trivia section of Pandora's Lunchbox that my first lesbian experience was with Pandora. Everyone do that. It's not trolling if it's true. Uh, God, if I ever go to that wiki and it says anything about me having a lesbian experience with Pandora, I am going to scream. It'll just be entirely, like, apropos of nothing, too. Like, my family will be worried. I keep forgetting that the fucking Bing Bong Beetles are just suicidal. They'll just go off a cliff sometimes. Oh. Actually, I take it back. They might just be dumb. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Good. I was worried for a second that I was going to get, like, absolutely thrown off. Where am I going next? That's poison. Wait. I think I can get there. Kinda. That was nearly real bad. Just gonna hang out here for a second. Why do I have 3 notifications on Discord? I should only have 2. Oh, Autumn sent me a message. I am going to send her a GIF of a lynx being fed from a milk bottle. There we go. Okay. Fuck. Really? I spend a little while checking my Discord DMs. Wait. Ow. Okay. Maybe try for a different route this time. or make use of more tools. Okay. That's the fates have given me instructions that I cannot refuse. Pandora is absolutely doing her best, and I love her for it. The shame about that falling out we had in college, but all of this is making me think maybe I should go try and find her once again. Because clearly she still loves me. Thank you, Pandora. Okay. I guess you're cool too, Bing Bong? What? I'm trying to have a lesbian moment with Pandora here. I don't know what you were doing. Trying to have an intensely sapphic experience with the incarnate spirit of the Pandora. You're kind of ruining the mood, Bing Bong. I hope to see you again someday, Pandora. You have saved me this one last time in the roots. I will do my best not to fail you. I'm just hanging out here with Pandora, Our Lady of Chaos. Scapegoat in the biblical sense. Nope. Okay. I've used a lot of batons in the roots so far. Oh, I almost left my backpack. Whoops. Good thing I fell there. I'm going to attribute that to Pandora as well. Many thanks to Pandora, my patroness. God, if I ever become a big enough streamer that I do end up being known for like this peak content, I'm gonna keep making jokes about having an intensely sapphic relationship with Lady Pandora, because they are just true statements, actually. But like, that's gonna end up on a wiki somewhere. As they should, because they are just true statements, is the thing. Because I have been friends with Pandora since childhood, and even though we had a falling out in our college years, we still have a deep love for each other. A deep, and I cannot emphasize enough, incredibly sapphic romantic attraction. Maybe sexual too, I don't know. It's been a while. Definitely romantic. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this feels a little out of place. I'm sure it's fine. So it seems like today's Alpine is a geothermal hotspot, which will probably be fine. Was because my arm was itchy, but well timed. I definitely would have gotten caught in that snowstorm. Yeah, there's very little in the way of hiding places over here. On the bright side, all of these geothermal geysers, I'm gonna have a real easy time managing my temperature. If I die of hypothermia today of all days, that would be ridiculous. Because look at that. That's a solid chunk of heat right there. That's every time. I didn't realize I was standing on a geothermal geyser that time. But, like, you know. If I had realized I was standing on that geyser, and I was also suffering from a lot of cold, I would have had an amazing time there. That would have been great for me. Oh no. Okay. Ooh, I couldn't see the bottom and I was worried it just kept going. Because I have seen some cracks in this game that really go a ways. And I'll take out the marshmallow too. And make this. Damn it. I really like the slow fall effect. I'll say that. I wish it was used in more places. Because as far as I can tell, the only time you can get it is off of shroom berries, and that's not consistent. Oh, sick! Hot spring! Let me in! Let me in! Wait. God damn it. No, I don't need the Book of Bones right now. It's only one night's worth of cold. Right? Oh god, did I get extra and forget? Well, the time-sensitive question, did any of this cold come from a blizzard? Do we remember? I don't think it did. The sun's coming out, I'm gonna risk it. Was replying to a work im. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I'm fine. I am fine. You'll have a little dose of anxiety. The caffeine is not helping, by the way. Also, now that we've gone an hour, the Ko-Fi bot. Oh my god. Yeah, I'd absolutely love to add you on Discord, Kenry. Let me just go ahead and swap over to my Twitch tab, and I can copy paste that right in, and we can definitely be the best of friends. I was about to ban the Ko-Fi stream bot. I very nearly banned the Ko-Fi stream bot. Hey, Jake. Anyway, now that it has been an adequate amount of time for the Ko-Fi stream bot to pop up, just to remind you all, you can send me money if you like what I do here. I also accept commissions right now just for tabletop role-playing game maps. That is a bit of an area of expertise. I'm very good at those. But I plan to open commissions for rigging and animation in the near future. Okay. I gotta keep climbing. For Pandora. Whom I cannot stress enough, I am in a deeply sapphic relationship with. In the sense that, currently we are in a stage of extended yearning. Damn. I had like 8 different jokes pop into my head and none of them are appropriate. So I'm just gonna not comment on that. Fuck me. Okay, good. I mean, I like the silly little banter too. I don't know. Is the thing. I'm good for now, I think. They're not, you know, around enough for me to be, like, weary of it at this point. The bots do not bring me aches just yet. Lovely. Where am I going next? That was nearly really bad. Fuck. 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 Nope. Okay, I'm bones now. Damn it. And wannabe bones. Hey, how you doing, cookie editor? Cooked editor, not cookie editor. And how you doing, Jake? I am doing pretty all right, personally. I've just now looked over to see you asking how my day was. It's fine. I'm doing fine. Like, nothing particularly notable has happened yet. I'm looking forward to playing some more Vintage Story, but I'm not there yet, so. Show the Discord link. Yeah, I think it's just ! Discord in, the chat, and you can run that, and the Discord will, pop up. I'm 90% sure I literally have the, command in the title of the stream, so... Ah, shit. Alright. Well... we do have to schedule in the you stealing my voice. You are correct. It's gotta go on my list. Alright. Thanks to everybody who's turned up today. I appreciate your viewership. And I would like to apologize to Pandora. I made it out of the roots, but I couldn't make it to the top for you. Alright. So, without further ado, I appreciate your viewership, and I will see all of you guys next time. Bye. 56 minutes, 55 seconds.